What it is and what it ain't, I'm gonna let y'all know what I think. But first, y'all need to hit that post notification bell button so you always been in the loop every time I drop another video. Today, we finna talk about that boy Killa Stone. We finna talk about what his baby mama had to say because, you know, she had did a couple interviews and stuff like that, and she talking about Killa Stone because, you know, everybody else been talking about him like gangster Terrance Williams and stuff like that. So Stone name been in the hot seat for a little bit about him, you know, selling all that dope and having all that money and stuff like that. But yeah, we're gonna get into it because y'all already know all about Stone by now if you listening to this video. Uh, so let me go ahead and get to it, man. Well, his baby mama said Killa Stone had a lot of secrets and he was hiding a lot of stuff from everybody, you know what I mean? And especially the fact that he was HIV positive and he was out on the road doing shows and touring the world and he was famous, but he was living with HIV and everything came to the light when he went fed and, you know, he ain't had the right medical treatment. And, you know, I guess they told him he had so much time to live, so he knew he was going to die. And, you know, he died in the feds. And, you know, he was real sickly. He had lost a lot of weight. And basically, he was living in an infirmary anyways. Because, you know, he was a cash money millionaire. And Terrance just hearing about it. But he said he had heard a little bit about it, but he didn't really know. But it was a mysterious mystery of how Killa Stone died because he was a big trapper in the third wall, Magnolia. He had all the heroin, all the dope, all the coke. You know what I mean? He was the man with all the money. So, you know, I guess, you know, he had all the girls. So his baby mama said, and she wasn't fucking them anyways. And now they found out from the death certificate that, you know, he really had HIV because she said she heard it first in the streets. And she confronted him about it, basically. And he always denied it. So she wasn't sleeping with him. But she got his only kid. And, you know, she fucked with him. You know what I mean? To the fact where he can come over and chill, but wasn't non-sexual. You know what I mean? And he ain't really drop off no money and show no love. He always had excuses with her, so she kind of bitter about him not taking care of his kids and his responsibilities. He would always say Birdman gave him a bad check, Juvie stole the song, bounced back, or some old excuse. But really, when he went to prison, all the truth came out. Everything he was doing, everything he was hiding, and, you know, all his dark past. But they say the real cause of death was HIV. She say she seen the death certificate, but everything is allegedly. You know what I mean? I don't like to cover stories like this because I don't know if they're true or not. Somebody could be bitter. You know, could be a lawsuit put out on this one. So I see why a buried man don't want none of gangster interviews to keep getting out. And, you know, all these stories gonna start coming out. Cause, you know, when gangster talk about somebody, everybody gonna go check the background. And now everybody was talking about his kingpin days now lead to him dying of HIV. So, you know what I mean? Stories just take a turn for the worse. The more you listen to it, the more bad it get. So I don't know if the rumor true or not. So everything I'm finna say is for educational purposes, the entertainment only. You know what I mean? They might go after the baby mama, but shit, I don't think it's no money for you to get if you was to go after. So the family probably just tell her to stop talking. You know what I mean? Because they ain't everybody business, but the world want to know what happened to Stone, and they like, man, they feel they need to know, like everybody else, that Stone was somebody. But yeah, they say he had caught that thing, and he was sickly, and he died in the feds. But, you know, to see if the story true, all you gotta do is find somebody that was locked up in the feds with him. You know what I mean? They'll tell you if that boy had that shit and he was sickly and taking his meds or not. But that's enough on that. Peace of mind.